Welcome back, ladies and gents. I think by now you know that I make mistakes, and this is gonna be another one that I'm telling you about. At the end of the last video, where's my mouse? There it is. At the end of the last video, I was here at Gap Tooth Ridge, somewhere in this area, looking at that dude on a tower, I think, right here. And then I saved the video, stopped, went and refilled my water, grabbed something to munch on, and then came back up. And I started recording again. And I moved through here. I moved as far south as I could. Right here, there was a band of Del Rio that jumped me, about 5 of them. So I had to take them out. And I kept going. And I came down through here, found a body from an old Jesuit priest that was up here from 200-something years ago. And I just kept moving along through here. Found, I don't remember what this was, scratching post. And then came through here. And from here, there was no road coming this way. So I followed the coastline here on my horse, very wary of the water because John can't swim. So I came all the way down here. And then right here, I don't think I could go any further. And I wanted to see what Plainview was. So I came back up here. And along the way, I'm shooting deer, getting some meat. Plainview was an old oil drilling site where they were drilling for oil with one oil well right there, and there was nobody there. So I left, followed this road to here, and I saw Fort Mercer, but I don't know anything about it yet. I just know there's a Fort Mercer there. And I saw one guard standing probably here. It didn't look like a cavalry uniform. I'm not sure what fort this is. I don't think it's Mexico. I do still believe this is the United States, and I do believe this is Mexico across the border. And then I wanted to have some more deer because John was more meat. So I started going through here, shooting deer, and I found out this is I guess a pronghorn legendary animal. I have not shot that animal, but I'm just going through here looking for meat. Actually, where am I at on this map? Because I don't know where I spawned in. It doesn't show me. But I did come over here, saw a dinosaur bone. And I think I found 2 dinosaur bones in this same area right around in here. I don't remember now. I know I did find 2 dinosaur bones. Saw this little house here. There was nobody in it or anything. I came down here. Oh, this is where I'm at over here. Yeah, here I am. I'm wanting to unfog the edges of the map. So I'm staying as far south as I can, and I'm just coming along the river. This here says San Luis River. And I found something here. I think this was just a burnt out husk of an old establishment. I don't believe there was anything there, but there was a legendary fish here, which it's still there. I haven't fished for it. And then I'm following some wild game. Again, I'm trying to stray as south as I can, and I don't know how far I'm going to get to go. This is the edge of the map. I don't know how far this goes, but I still want to unfog as far south as I can go here. And anyway, after I did all that, I hit return. I hit my turn off recording, and I came back out, and then I went and did other things. And when I checked it later, none of that had recorded. Well, 17 minutes of it recorded. 17 minutes recorded, and after 17 minutes, it stopped recording. So basically, I'm here to tell you that I've got another 2-hour blank in what I was doing. No, I won't have anything for that. But the game has started me right here, and I'm right across. I saw this fort, and it's on the southern side of the river, so I believe it's a Mexican fort, but I still am not close enough to be able to see any That's not what I wanted. I'm not close enough to see any details. Also, I'm running low on, what was that was that a gallows up top there? Oh, maybe that's just a lookout. All right, I'm still not, where's my rifle? You can see I'm down to 47 rounds. I haven't been able to find any place down here that sells rifle ammo. Move, buddy, move. I'm also grabbing What is that noise? There was something over in that direction. It sounded like a guttural growl, but higher pitched than like a cougar. All right, I'm going to grab these carrots because I can always feed carrots to the horse. As I look in that direction, wondering what it was. Oh, I see a wagon far over there, right above John's head. Oh, and there's some berries. I just noticed. I'll go ahead and grab them. I think I told you everything that happened. I can't think of anything else that happened. I just heard that sound again. I just kind of like faintly in the background. I don't know what it is. I guess it could be blue exhaling.
There, boy.
All right, let me look. I don't remember how much meat I did manage to get. Where is ingredients? All right, so I've got 18 big game meat. I'm not sure what that is because I haven't shot any wolves down here at all. What would that? Maybe that's still gator, leftover gator. All right, I've got 16 venison, 2 pork, and grizzly mutton. I wanted to have some more pork if I run across it, and then I've got some. I guess I shot some turkeys also. I don't know what that noise is, so I'm going to pull this rifle out. Oh, by the way, you can see the bow on my back. Since I'm so low on... oh, that's what I heard was a buffalo. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's what I heard right there. I didn't realize it was buffalo because I don't really hear them. You know what? I'm going to look. What's down here? I'm pressing the Z, which is a Bannerlord thing. I mean to be pressing E. Let me see what's down here. If anything. I have not found any... Oh, is that a road down there? Is there a road down there? Oh, yeah, I need to go down to that road. I want to be on that road. I came up here because I was looking for game, and I was following some animals. This looks like it can be jumped, but there's no point in it because I was just up there. Let me see how I can get down there. I can probably go back... Well, I don't know how far I'd have to go because this is a ridge. So I think I can see off to my right. I think I can get down probably right there. Oh, and there's a guy camping. I wonder if they do... That's not one, but I wonder if down here they have people panning for gold. All right, I'm gonna continue on just basically exploring like I did at the beginning of the game up on the northern part of the map. I do enjoy that. And again, my purpose here is to map out the exteriors, the far corners of the map so that I know what area I'm working with, and then I'll proceed to the interior. I think I can get down right on the other side of this, but we'll see. Also, the horse needs to be brushed.
Come on, fella. You're okay.
All right, Blue, I'll give you a brush.
You're a good boy.
I don't want to camp until I've got some more pork, some more meat, because I want to cook it all at once. Right. I do anticipate it taking me all night. Oh, I think I found a... I don't know if this was on video or not. I found a treasure map. Is it not going to show up here? It's not going to show up here. All right. Where are treasure maps? Right there. I think it's elemental, maybe? Yeah, these are all high stake, poisonous, chicks, jackal, high stakes, jackal, landmarks, elemental. Okay, so I found this. It may have been in the last video, it may not, but I have no idea where that's at. That is a chimney structure in front of water that looks between two shorelines is what it looks like to me. And then I found this is part 2, Elemental Troll Map 2. And this, I still have no idea where it is, but it looks to me like it's a... Well, when I looked at it last time, the first time, in the portion that didn't record, I said maybe it's a mine. But now looking at this again, Yeah, I still think that's a mine somewhere. What's I'm confused about is that a bridge? Because it's kind of janky to be a bridge. And in the background, as I was just looking at this, it did kind of like a farming silo or something like that. But my first thought was it's a mine. Again, I don't know where it is, but I think that's the only other thing that happened in the portion that I didn't get to record. Let's get that rifle back out. And let's go this way, just so we're as far south as I can get. I say...
Easy now.
Where am I at? Hennigan's Stead. I just heard a hoof beat down to my right. I don't know if it was a horse or an animal running. But I need to get down there so I can get on that road. I sort of want to go see what that smoke plume is also. And it looks like I may have to go left here because this is still the drop off a cliff. Oh, there's a road just to my left I can see on the mini-map. I think I can... There's a... Oh, that's a bridge. Oh, wow. Can I not get to that smoke plume from here? Hold on.
Easy now.
Easy, Blue. I think I can cross here and then go left. Boy, I certainly can't get down there. Oh, there's a house down, or maybe a fishing shack down there. All right, let me see what this smoke plume is before I head back to the right. What time is it? It is 10:40 at night. 22. Oh, there's a... That's a big wagon. But it's only one, so I don't think it's a gang. Oh, there's a house. What am I looking at? Maybe that's McFarland's ranch? That's a deer, I can tell by the tail. Oh, there's two people here. Let's see if they're going to be belligerent.
This here's my spot. Mighty late for you to be stopping by.
True.
Calm down.
All right. They're belligerent. So let's go back on this road so I can get back down towards the river. Again, right now I'm trying to map the edges as opposed to the interior. I'll take this back, though. Oh, wait. Can I go under that bridge right here?
Slow now.
Is that a road? Yeah, that's a road. I can see that now. That's a road. Again, I'm really... I don't know why I don't look at the mini-map more than I do. Right now, I'm concentrating on the top right-hand corner to make sure everything's still recording, and it is. Let's have that then. I just didn't want to eat the big game yet. I only got 18 left, and as far as I know, there's no gators down here. Oh, yeah, also... Oh, maybe you saw that. Around Gap Tooth, they told me it was legendary cougar territory, so I was real leery about that. I don't see any carvings. Any evidence of anything here. This is my... As I was saying in the last 2 hours that did not record, is that this is my bread and butter, if you will. I really enjoy this exploring. Just finding out what's available, what's on the map, what the perimeters are, how big it is. I was a little disappointed after looking at this that all of this area over here on the left and all this on the right apparently is inaccessible. So I'm just going to see how far. I already know that I can't get to any of this stuff over here from the northern part of the map. So now I'm going to find out if I can do it on the... Because this is a lot of area down here. Even if it's explorable and you can do things in it, that would just make my day. Because I was almost at the verge of thinking that when Arthur died, that was the end of the game. Oh, maximum bonding. Well, I'm sure the kids are real happy you can drift with a horse. Stamina increased to 9. You need to eat also. I did have something to eat, but you also need something. We'll give you a balked carrot for now.
Amazing animal.
Amazing animal indeed. Grab your rifle back, John. Okay, I'll do it for you. I want to go back to probably about right here to make sure I've got all this unfogged. And see if there's potentially anything down here that shows up. I'd like to find some more pigs. I need more pig meat, in my opinion. You can never have enough pork. Unless it's a government spending bill. Then you always have too much. Look at the way the moonlight is going across that fort over there. Slowly but surely exposing all of it. Oh, is that the North Star? No, we're not looking north, are we? We're looking at directly south, in fact. Okay. I'm going to speed up because I want to get back where I was, and then I'll go slower coming back. Hello, raccoon. That way I can also pick up some plants that I need to harvest, that type of thing. Possum screaming there. Ooh, I did want some more. Well, never mind, he ran. I saw that. I decided I wanted to shoot that goat a little too late. Wolf, 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 wolf. I guess there are wolves down here. Come on. Again, I'm not fooling around with them. Look at that. Look at that. Blue. Held steady, buddy. I think you're more dependable than Nova. And I'm pressing G to calm him is what I'm doing. All right, easy, buddy. See, John's giving him a rub. Okay, now let's get off. Pick up this meat. I shot him right in the head, so they must have already been wounded because it's not pristine pelt. Three o'clock. And the game, according to what I see on my screen, the game is still recording. I'm just kind of paranoid about that now. I'm going to keep checking it. Wow, this 1 star. What in the world were they fighting that damaged them like this? And it also just occurred to me they come from right up against that mountain, against that cliff. So I'm going to walk up there and see if there's a den, perhaps, maybe something lying around there. Maybe a little cave or depression in the cliff wall there, the cliff face. I wouldn't put it past the developers to have them spawn in at that particular location just to draw your attention to this area. That's just how I feel about almost all games that have any exploring in them. Everything's done for a reason, is what I believe. know why he can't carry that lantern. All right, can you carry the lantern and the rifle? No. All right, carry the lantern and the split point volcanic. Let's see, they come from this direction. Doesn't look like there's, but there's at least some plants over here I can pick. Quite a few of them. All right, these are the English mace. Again, this is what rains fall. Man, something just booked out of here. I saw something going in that direction, but something making a lot of noise going in that direction. I never saw it. This is what rains fall gave me. Oh, that looks like some kind of a structure right there. Hold on. That's a house. As it's getting lighter, I can see. It certainly is. Oh, it must be that. I didn't even notice that before. I saw this. I think this is a burned out structure, but I did not see that. So obviously we're going to have to go back and check that out. Turn around. At least it's becoming daylight, or at least the moon is brighter, I should say. Carrots. Definitely going to pick the wild carrots. Are you kidding me? Yeah. That's the bread and butter of the horse feed. It's so peaceful. Reminds me when I was younger and we used to go out at night. Of course, that would have been down in southern Georgia. It was more swampy and more trees, but it's still very peaceful to me. Oh, let me just see what this stuff is over here. Imagine I'll step on a snake. Although it's kind of cold for snakes to be out. It's 52 degrees, but I don't know if that's really the way it works here in the game. Because you're not going to have snakes out when it's cold like that. But I think you probably still run across them here. Since I do have a lot of big game meat, and I just got more. I had 18, and I just got, what, 3, 6, maybe 12 more? I want to make sure I have enough of the ingredients. Oh, it's a guy on a horse scaring them. I was wondering what was scaring them because it started running towards me, which meant something on the other side of them. But I see it's a guy on a horse. Okay, Blue, let's go. Let's go down here to this house. Vulture. Oh, hang in there, Blue. It's just a dead body. You'll be all right. Yeah, I really don't like the fact that John can't swim because there was some islands that I wanted to go. Is that a structure? No, there were some islands I wanted to go to, back there, for example. But since he can't swim, I just didn't even try. Is there a way in, or is this? No, I just got to go through the brush here. How much venison do I have? I don't remember. I've got 16. Okay. I wonder how come there's a structure here, but with no road or no path going to. Well, I guess there is a path.
Whoa now.
It's just not marked. And obviously this is abandoned. Come on, son. Rise up. Is this just an old stable, maybe? Yeah, I'm thinking this is maybe a stable. You know what? There's nothing to be done here, so I think I've learned that this might be a location for a mission at some point. Otherwise, why build this abandoned building like this, right? John, put your rifle down. Can you jump? That's pretty low. Can you jump and grab that? Get up there. I just got to explore as much as I can. Oh, that actually sounded like 10. That is 10. My mother has a tin roof on her home. She's always wanted one. And several years ago, she got a tin roof put on her home. I don't like it because it blocks cell phone coverage. And when it rains, or it just pelts. It's so loud, but she really likes it. Give me the binoculars. Yeah, in fact, that is the island I was talking about. I call it an island. It's just separate. You got to go through water to get to it. Okay, so I'm back where... Yeah, I just need to come down through here a little closer to the water is what I believe. So let's do that. All right, John boy.
One more time, boy.
Well, I don't know about one more time. Probably a few more times. And I think I was in the midst of brushing you when the wolves attacked, so let me get back to that.
No one can stop us, eh?
Just gonna go right down here. Yeah, there's that abandoned place I was talking about. This is the extent
Couldn't do it without you, boy.
that I came down along the water's edge. So this is where I'm gonna pick up. I didn't find anything here. There was nothing here. Although I see something. Oh, that's probably a bird or a rat now. I know I looked in that chimney, but I can't remember if I don't think I found anything there. Although to be fair, now I can't remember where I found that treasure map.
You still got it.
I also went fishing. I caught some bass and some bluegill because I wanted to see what type of fish was out here. Oh, that bird just went in and got a fish. Look at that. See, it's the little things like that that just make it great to me. I really do enjoy that. Just, you don't see me, but I'm just smiling so much right now. Because that is... I won't live long enough to see it, but that is very close. That's one aspect of what I want video games to be, an actual living world. And I have so much... I just cannot imagine what my grandkids will see if they decide to play video games or anything, really, just with virtual reality and so forth and so on. I can't do 3D VR stuff because I'm blind in one eye. You got to have dual vision to do that stuff. So I've never really experienced it myself, but I can't imagine in, say, 50 years what's going to come about. I won't be here to see it. I do know that. And John can use another bite. We'll just take this salted meat again. It doesn't really fill him up. Let me, what does this do? Health core and stamina. Yeah, I need stamina. There we go. I'm going to go up here just a little bit. Could be stuff up here that's glowing and I don't see it. I'm thinking things like dinosaur bones. I haven't found... I don't know how long it's been since I found a rock carving or a dream catcher. I do know I have seen neither one since I've came south to New Austin. is what I believe this is called.
Let up.
Where's all the pigs? There was a lot of pickery. I saw a lot of pickery pigs back over here, and I wasn't exactly sure how to pronounce them. So while I was sitting here just talking to you, I had looked them up on my phone, and it said pickery. I even recorded the phone, the AI saying pickery. But again, none of that. I don't believe any of that was recorded, because I think that was a part of the video that didn't record. And that just, well, I just have to live with me being an idiot, basically. Although, you know, when you start a recording and you check it for 10, 15 minutes and it's still recording, you have no reason to assume that it's going to stop. Because I've been doing this for how long now? And it's only recently, like within the last 3 months, that's started to become an issue. And I don't know. It was after a NVIDIA change, and I still think, deep down inside, what is that?
Easy now.
Is that a ginseng, or what is that? No, that's not. That is wild mint. You know, NVIDIA's pushing their app as opposed to the GeForce experience. And part of me, my cynical part, says that it does it on purpose because they're trying to get you to move over to the NVIDIA app. And I'm happy with the way GeForce experience operates. So I'm not in any hurry to do that. And every time for the last, maybe 2 years, every time I update the NVIDIA drivers, it says, install the app. And I've just said, no, I don't want to do that. So they're really insistent, I feel like. I don't know if I can get across here. I might have to go left. Oh, this just looks like a place where there'd be an animal waiting to ambush me. I can go right through here. John, take that out. Come on, Blue. You know what? I've got to look down here. This just looks like there might be something here. Well, I guess not. All right. I looked. Boy, that horse started running just as I tried to jump on him. Did you notice that? That might be abandoned because I see no evidence. All right, there's a storm coming in. Gosh, this is a beautiful view.
Saddle.
I see no evidence of habitation over there. That might be a relic of the old Spanish-American War. Is that storm coming from that direction? Sorry, I just got my phone closed and I can't see my timer. And I keep it locks after about 10 seconds of not touching it. So I always have to enter the code again. Let's see here. I seem to if you remember, Arthur read a newspaper that talked about the Spanish-American War. And because it talked about, I remember we was in a camp somewhere, and Uncle said, what even is the Philippines? I don't know if you remember that part, but the Philippines, Puerto Rico, two of the things we got after defeating Spain. That's a donkey, but I don't see a human with him. I can't really, let me look at the binoculars. It's definitely a donkey. Oh, there's another horse in front of him. Okay. Let's check out this little dock area.
Let up.
I imagine, being as how there's one on the other side, this is how they transferred goods and material from here to the fort. Or they decided to use this area because the fort protected it from gangs and so forth and so on. And that's why they built it right here. But again, I see no evidence of habitation of that thing. Nobody on the walls. Don't see any guns. You would think there would be cannon. I want to get rid of that scope. Also, John is not a thief, so I'm not stealing things. I'm taking ammo if I see ammo and I need it. Like I won't take revolver ammo because I don't use a revolver. This is such good details, even down to the bird shit. Because birds are absolutely going to roost here because they're fishing. They're going to stop here and wait. Traps right there. I wish I could build a trap in it. Well, there's another one right there. I didn't even notice. I'd like to be able to build a trap. Oh, you coming down here, buddy? No. I've got to look. Oh, that is an outhouse. Again, it's not a good placement of the outhouse. You never place an outhouse uphill of anything else. That's just asking for trouble in the future. All right, we're going to continue along this road. It looks like it maybe goes right here, and then I can't really tell what happens after that, but we just press on. I heard some animal down here.
Easy there.
Oh, it's a deer. No, it's a pronghorn buck. How much? Mutton, 11. I do need some more mutton, as far as I'm concerned. And I can't remember if I can kill... No, I think I have to kill these with a rifle, because I was shooting them with the bow and they wasn't dying. My goodness. I missed. I got to remember not to do that on the horse. Because the horse never stands perfectly still. But I'm an idiot and just keep doing it. Oh, I hear something. What's going on over here? Got to be wild horses up here, because there's, unless it's another pack of Del Lobo. No, wild horses. Okay.
Hey, mister.
Best not be interrupting me now. Move on with you.
Don't get your panties in a wad. I also said, I don't know if it was on the 2 hours that did not record, or if it was a previous video. I think I'm going to log on an older save and play Arthur and just go do hijinks. Just go try to cause some mayhem. Just to not be my typical serious self. Since Arthur's dead and I don't have to worry about anything he does, just go have a little fun and maybe record that and see if anybody's interested. Also, I don't know if this was on the portion of the video. Oh, I thought that was something I could pick. That got cut or not, that I lost or not, but
Attaboy.
I was saying that on Veterans Day here in the U.S. not too long ago, I was standing in line waiting to get some free food like all the other veterans. I was talking to a fella who actually records Red Dead Redemption. Who's talking? Oh, wait, it's up top. And it turns out...
I'm about to fall asleep in the saddle.
Where are we taking our rest?
What are they doing?
My butt's aching like hell.
I thought they were going to rob me. And as I was talking to him, he said it was Red Dead Redemption Online. Wasn't even clear that you could play online. I see when you log in, it says, you know, your score and things like that will be seen online. But I always thought that just was like a ranking thing. But Red Dead Online is a thing, but he had confirmed, I guess that's the wrong word, but he mentioned to me that it's no longer supported. It's in what the devs had called maintenance mode, which means it's rampant with cheaters, and they don't do anything to police it. So unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I will not be trying that, because that just drives me up the wall. He said you can just be riding your horse along and 100 gators will fall on top of your head because of the cheaters, the way they do things, the griefers. I don't want anything to do with that. He says you can be riding your horse along and all of a sudden you're on fire because some griefers decided that it's funny to do that to you. And Rockstar is not doing anything about it, so I just don't want nothing to do with it. I guess I can't go any further east along there. All right, that's Manteca? I think that's Manteca Falls. And as you can see, you definitely can't go any further that direction.
That's a good steed there.
Thank
Hey,
you.
partner.
So let's follow the road up here. I really thought that group of 5 guys were going to ambush me. Well, maybe not ambush because they wasn't hiding, but the way they ran up and just stopped surrounding me. But I was carefully watching the mini-map. They didn't turn red. So I'm not sure. Maybe the leader was the one horse that I was blocking, and that's why they all stopped. Where are we at? Okay, I haven't... All right, we're going to continue east and see how far I can go. I think there might be some more hogs up here. Because I know when I first came across here, there were hogs. I don't know where I crossed at. I think here, yeah. There were hogs in this area. And I do want to get some more pork. Man, that is just such a spectacular view.
Hey,
What is that? That's a rock. This is what it looks like here, where I live, when you're going across the pass. For example, from here to Las Cruces, New Mexico, you're up high and you can just see. Now, granted, this looks more like Arizona or Nevada, this part of the area, but I'm just saying how far you can see in the distance. And I do believe I'm looking into Mexico. I haven't dared go to Mexico in 25 years, I'd say. Just don't believe it's in my best interest to go into Mexico. Used to go down there a lot. Even would drive my car across and park and go shopping or whatever it was we were doing. But I tell you what, not in the last 20, 25 years. No sirree, Bob. Not where I live here. Not into Juarez. I understand people still go far south, you know, to the resort areas, and they get killed or captured, or I just don't want no part of it. I'm too old to deal with all that stuff. I tell you, every time I see one of these trees right here, I don't know what type of tree it is, but I always expect I'm going to get some juniper berries off of it. And you know what game that's from. I bet there's something to see right at the base of that cliff. Because you know over the years something has gone over there. How far can I go down here? You know what? I just want to run it. The horse is kind of shy about this. And the way that current is flowing, if we went in, we're definitely going over that cliff. The only good thing about this, I guess, is when John dies, he doesn't lose money. Look at that. I don't know if we could have got there. Oh, yeah, I guess we could have. How deep is this? Oh, I can't see the bottom. I cannot see the bottom. I'm not even going to get close to that. We're going to go back, get on the horse, and go up, go around. I just can't imagine someone who don't know how to swim. That's so foreign to me. I can't ever remember when I didn't know how to swim,
right.
me personally.
My boy.
I mean, you swim in your mother's womb for 9 months, you know? You're floating in liquid. To not know how to swim just baffles me. Because the human body naturally floats. You just if you just get in the water and be absolutely still, you float. You don't sink. So it's just I don't understand the why someone would be afraid to get in the water and learn to swim. But you know, that's other people don't understand how I can eat pizza 3 times a week. So, you know, hey. Everybody has something that baffles them. Is that writing? That looks man-made. I guess not. All right. I guess we just got a lot of people that live here on these little, I'll call them landings. For whatever reason. Because what is a third or fourth little area, I'm guessing for the transfer of goods and cargo. You know what? Now that I think about it, now that I'm actually using my brain, boats move cargo down the river. They cannot get across the falls. They stop here. The cargo is transferred to wagons. They go up and around. They go to the next one down and put it back in the river if that's where it needs to go. Yep. I'll guarantee you that's the concept behind this. I'm just being an idiot by not recognizing it sooner. Because that makes absolute sense. Let me see what's around here. Nothing. All right. Come on, Blue. Let's go up here. I'm going to give you a carrot. A wild carrot, that is. If I can find them. There we go. 32 of them. Yeah, you can definitely have a wild carrot. Come on, Blue. Get up there, buddy. Okay. Give me that rifle. Horse is running away up there. My God, hold on, my phone died.
Easy there.
Why does it keep closing like that? Nothing's working right. Okay, I've got 1 hour, 11 minutes left. Now stay open, phone. Look at that tree, that right there. Looks like what I grew up with around the swamps. I would call that a willow tree. There's a little bit of, you could sort of call that white water. Ah, there's a big boat. What are we looking at here? Thieves Landing and Quaker's Cove. I guess that's Quaker's Cove right there. Now, Quaker, if you know what a Quaker is, they make oats. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Quaker Oats, get it? Never mind. Their emblem is a Quaker. Quaker Oats Company's emblem is a Quaker. I don't know if Quaker started the company. Quaker is a group of people. We don't have any around here. Around here we have Mennonites. I can't say I've ever come face to face with a Quaker, but would you know? I can absolutely say I've come face to face with Mennonites, which is a form of, well, I don't want to say it that way because I don't actually know, but I think the Amish and the Mennonites are kind of related somehow, and I hope I'm not entirely wrong and piss people off, but that's not my intent. It's just what I think, because they got some of the same. I just think I think they probably came from from Holland, the old Dutch. That's just what I and my ignorance believe. I've never bothered to check, I don't think. If I did, I've forgotten. I'm surprised there wouldn't be some new plant down here. Oh, I think I just heard a pig to the left. I do need some pork. Also, I'm a little concerned. This is called Thieves Landing. Before I go in there, let me come over here and see if these guys are belligerent. So I don't feel like going into a whole town that's going to shoot me up. Look at. Oh, well, there you go. That answers that quick. Look at the whole place is red. All right, so this is a gang hideout, I'm guessing. Here I am busy looking at the deer swimming, and this whole place just turned red to me. Oh, there's a hog. I knew I heard a hog. Since I am looking for pork. Oh, I can't remember if I can kill him with the bow or not. Wait a minute. You know what I just realized? Is it progress? Yeah. Animals. Let's find us a... Where are the hogs at? It should tell me... Oh, there we go. Well, that's the... I don't know if... I think we're still in the south, so... Bow with arrows. Okay. It didn't say... Those deer that I was... Or the ram, I think, that I was trying to shoot earlier, I did look at previously in the 2 hours it didn't record. And it said that these large animals are best with a bow with poison. And I don't think I have any poison arrows. Or if I did, I didn't have enough that I wanted to use them. So I've just been using the rifle for those things. But since I'm short on ammo, I'm using the bow for everything else because I do get my... Ooh, I do get my... Which direction is the wind blowing? Okay. I get my arrow back, as you know. 9 times out of 10. Really, 9.9 times out of 10. So I'm not losing anything by shooting with the arrows. There we go. Perfect. All right, come on, Blue. That's also a perfect pig. I don't remember how much meat it gives. Let's skin this bad boy and find out. Got my arrow back. All right, perfect pelt. 4. Very good. Hey, buddy. I'll greet him when he gets close enough.
Best we just keep to ourselves.
Yep. Let's see. That's not what I wanted. I wanted B, not M. All right, I have now 6 pork. I guess I only had 2. I do need more, in my opinion, before I... What kind of animal is that, if that is indeed an animal? It is not. Okay. Well, I guess I'll brush the horse in the rain. I do think the rain should clean the horse. Get rid of all the matting and stuff in its head. But to be fair, it won't take the burrs out. That's why you have to brush it.
Good fella.
You know, it's like when you get a sticker if you're walking through the the grass or something, and you get a burr, as we call them here, or a sticker, to say in your pants leg or your socks. It's irritating, and the same thing happens to the horse. That's another reason you need to brush them. As they move and their muscles move under the skin, it irritates it. So you got to get those out of their hair. And I guess that did it, because it's not popping up as needing it anymore. Let's take a look up here. Yep, I'm heading right back to I want to get across here. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to... I want to unfog this area to see how far east or south there I can go. But I think I'm going to have to... I don't know if I can bypass this, because this is a lot of... All right, I think I'm going to come up here and go through this way, because I already know they'll shoot at me here. So let's go this way and then take that other road across. Because apparently they shoot on sight. Well, not apparently, they do shoot on sight. There's the bridge. I think that's the bridge I want to go across, but I want to see what's up here.
Hey, easy.
Is that someone standing right there? No. All right, well, that's over with. I wonder if you know what? I think Blue can swim right here. No, hold on, before we even attempt this, let me look. Yeah, I'm going to try it. Blue, buddy, let's put this away. Yep, you're full stamina, but just in case, I'll give you another carrot. All right, because that current does look pretty strong. We'll try the current first and see what it looks like. I don't know. Yeah, we got it. We got it. No problem. Swim it, buddy. You can do it. Let's go ahead and speed this up. There we go. Yeah, there was only about 4 feet there that he couldn't touch the ground. Very good. So I don't have to go around now. I will take this back, though. That's a proper expansion bridge, we used to call them. Is that a railroad track? No, that's a regular road. That's a heck of an undertaking. This must have been in a very important place at one time. Maybe during the war. And now thieves run it. Because that's a heck of an undertaking to build that type of a bridge. That's not something you just throw together a few pieces of wood, you know. That's metal. I may... Hold on. What's that white horse over there? Thoroughbred. Tennessee Walker. Yep. I don't think there's any other... Yeah, I think I can just go across here without having to worry about these guys. I'd say that's a stable right there. I'm going to get close enough to see, just unfog as much as I can.
Slow now.
I don't see any people. Here, I do see one over there on the boat. I think I can unfog this area. I wish I could read. That looks like that's a sign right there. But I'd have to be on the other side to see it, I think. So let's give that a try. All right. Let's see if I can read it. Maybe it doesn't have any wording on it. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. That says a hostel, which is an old-style hotel, right? European hostel. the thing is, he's dressed like a Mexican right there. Those two dressed like Mexicans. But that guy's not, and neither's that guy. So I guess it's just a wild... The reason I said it is I was just curious if this is the Del Lobos, because apparently they're the gang down here. But I didn't have time to find out before they just opened fire on me because I was too busy looking at a deer swimming. Oh, well, let's see what this says. I bet it says Thieves Landing. Nah, they wouldn't put a sign up that says Thieves Landing, would they?
Whoa.
Okay, all right, this is the... There's no line, there's no dotted line, but apparently this is the official... okay, so the river is the... Here we go. The river is the demarcation line of New Austin. Okay, so all this is New... N-E-W-A-U-S, I guess, New Austin. Unless there's something else here. But I would say the river is the border, so that makes sense. John, let's have another bite to eat, buddy. Let's have, this is Health Corps. We'll have that. Then we'll have have a pear. Oh, that's at Horse Course. Well, I didn't read that quickly enough. Horse. It's Deadeye. I think it's just cigarettes. All right, slightly restores Deadeye. Let's restore Deadeye. I've got, how many of them did I have? A crap load. 98. I think one more will get that, just to be sure, one more will get that core all the way up. Okay, now let's repair the stamina. Health core. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of options, do I? What about tonics? Health, stamina. I don't want miracle. Deadeye and fortify slightly. I probably should have. Oh, let's see what that does. Does that do that outside? Yeah. I don't really use tonic an awful lot. I'm trying to get my stamina. Is there something here that does stamina? There you go. No, that's the exterior. All right, it is just food that does the core then. Stamina, core, and data. Here, we'll just drink some Guarma rum. All right, I'll just make do with that. Look at that shadow. Me and my shadow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. For a minute, I thought that was a howler monkey. We're not in the jungle. What's going on? Is this the Quaker place? Oh, plenty of pigs.
Easy there.
Let me get off because I do want to have... Although they're running pretty far, I think. Let's go back to the boat. Wait a minute. I just remembered something. Yeah, I see that cougar mark. I have 8, just in case. I'm going to set that to poison. I've only got 8 of them. Because I do have a challenge to kill cougars with a poison arrow that I've just always said I don't want to do. But if I'm here already... All right, see, that's the pig right there, and that's note. We'll go back to regular. How many improved? I've got 18. What's the difference? They do more damage. Okay, I don't think I need them for now. It's getting dark. I am a little concerned. Give me the poison arrow again. Come on up here, Blue. Let's see if we can get this thing. Actually, I will. If I can get that other one, I'll get him too. I can't really see them well enough to shoot their head, though. I've lost sight of him entirely. I think that's his head right there. There we go. I don't hear any cougar. Just in case, I'm going to load that poison arrow. All right, let's do this quickly. As you know from a video or two ago, I've already got killed by a cougar down here. And that was sort of my fault because I heard it and then nothing happened for 3 or 4 minutes and I just kind of started doubting that I'd heard it. And it was a really delayed reaction from the cougar's part. He eventually came and got me, and he was too close to me for me to draw any weapon. We're right outside of Blackwater. Yeah, we are.
Don't get spooked on
What's
me,
that
fella.
chasing that deer over there? What's making them run? See, that's the kind of things I look out for. Because they're not going to run just to be running. Something spooked them. Oh, it's a horseman. Woo, all right.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, is that something dead right there? I think it is. Let me look down here. I want to go down to Quaker's Cove. I don't think anything's going on down there, but I want to look. Also, this is kind of claustrophobic. I don't see anything or any movement. Although it's lit up more than I've ever seen any kind of docks lit up in this game so far outside of Saint Denis. And you can see inside, so I know I can go inside. It's only when you can't see in the windows. What are you doing, John? John. I don't know why he walks. What are you doing? Am I not supposed to go up there? John. What in the world is going on? Let me see if I can. It's like there's a spot right there he can't walk through. Okay, now it's cleared. I'm not sure what was going on there. You saw him. He was walking around in circles. I was just pressing W trying to get him to move. You know what? I will take that booze. That looks like... Whoop, I was going to say Guarma rum, but it's Kentucky bourbon. I can hear flies. Is there something dead around here? You hear those flies? Maybe that's just a Kenshi thing. I guess it could be mosquitoes. Yeah, it might be supposed to be the sound of mosquitoes. What is that in the water over there? Is that a dude in a boat? Yeah, it is. That movement caught my eye, even though he's in a dark spot over there. All right, let me look over. I'm not exactly sure what goes on here. I mean, obviously it's a dock, and boats dock here, but I don't see any evidence of habitation or people being here or being active other than the lights and the windows open. Okay, this is where he either makes oars or repairs oars. No, that's regular wood underneath. So he takes a plank of wood and turns it into an oar. There's all these woodworking tools. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. I wonder why they have it. Why is it flashing if there's absolutely nothing in it? Not even, you know, a plot point item. Somebody's lighting all these lights, though, because this is not electricity. Oh, that scared the heck out of me. I hear horses running up there, too. Heavy. Fast. Come on, Blue. Give me this bow back. Let's go see what's up here. Somebody in a hurry. I don't know where they went. What is that right there? Is that dead animal I saw earlier? What is that? Deer? Yeah, I think this is the dead animal I saw earlier. Is it a horse? Yeah. Oh, this is, I guess, that's a deer. I guess Skinner Brothers. Because it's shot with arrows, and it was a wagon horse. You can see that it was pulling a wagon. I don't know where the wagon is, though. Oh, let's see what this is. Oh, that's carrots. I'm going to take them anyway. I think I had 32 of them. But you can never have too many carrots. I'm just real leery again about cougars here. This is what? Oregano? We'll take it. And I think that's right in front of me. I think that's a berry bush. I'll take a gander. Reminds me of berries in Age of Empires. Yeah, raspberry. Usually there's 2 berry bushes, though. It's unusual just to see 1. That's all there is. I guess it's that poppy. I forget what kind of poppy. Prairie poppy. Is that just a crap load of deer staring me in the face right there? Hang on. Oh no, I was looking at those rocks and it looked like the face of deer. I could see 3, but it looked like there was like 10 or 12 just standing there facing me. All right, there's a possum over yonder. There's the guy in the boat just above John's head. Let's look at... Okay, I'm going to get back on the road and keep heading east. I will take my poison bow out, though, because I just don't want to be... I really don't want to deal with the cougar, but if I'm here and he jumps me, I want to try to get him with the poison arrow. I'm not going to go out of my way looking for him. Look, there's more.
Easy now.
There's more stuff that fell out of a horse. You know, those are bed rolls. Oh, he's stuck. Poor fella. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't run under me. I don't want to kill you. There you go. I wonder why that guy is out. Oh, it's a boat. Okay, so that... What is that? Because Thieves Landing had a boat at the dock, right? That's the Quakers. That's got to be Thieves Landing, but I guess that boat already left. Boy, what's the deal with all these bed rolls laying in the road, Rockstar? There's one over here that was annoying me, right somewhere along in this area here, I'd say, if not here. And I can't do anything with it. Now there's 4 lying right here. I'm gonna go down this way. Get closer to that water's edge. I can hear something galloping or running right back there. Don't know what it is. It's a wagon. Hey, there's another hog.
Hey.
Regular. I'm going to be dumb and try this right from the horseback because he's right. There we go. Okay. I tell you what, as I said in the 2 hours I didn't record, I think, if not the previous one, that I really do like hunting with the bow. I could probably play a whole game around bow hunting, I think. If it had all, you had to eat and drink and all that to survive. Unfortunately here, you don't need to drink anything. You don't need water. And that's a fallacy, in my opinion, but I know a lot of people find it tedious. But I think it just adds to gameplay. That's why when I played Skyrim, I always used the mod. I think the one I wound up using towards the end was called I Need or Needs. And of course, Chesko's mod. I can't remember what it was called. But the camping mod, and I can't remember everything it did, but that was just, I couldn't play without it. There's a dude on a horse right there. Let's see what this fella has to say. I'm pretty sure he's going to be belligerent like everybody else. When you find someone who's not belligerent, it surprises me. And I suppose it's, like, for example, I was talking about playing with Arthur and just going haywire and just doing anything I wanted to do. You got to have people out here in the wild, I guess, like that to be able to pull stuff. Oh, there's no one here. Which means this is a trap. By trap, I mean... Oh, no, he's right there.
Get out of here.
I'm only having fun.
I'm not having fun.
Take me being here so serious.
I'm not having fun. I just didn't see anyone there at first. I think I'm going to go back to the rifle. Also, before I forget, let me put this... Oh, it is on regular. Okay, that's good. No, you know what?
Easy now.
Stick with this, because I'm running out of rifle ammo. If I get in it... Oh, man, there's a lot of people out on boats. Look at this. This is probably still... What is it? Flat iron or flat bottom lake? I can't... Flat iron. I-R-O-N. Flat iron. I guess we're just south of Blackwater then. Tell you what, major waterways were centers of commerce back in the day. Now I want to play Railroad Tycoon. Not the newer one. Sid Meier's Railroads really, in my opinion, dropped the ball. But as I've said before, I think in other videos, that Sid Meier hasn't really had anything to do with the game in a long time. I don't think he actively does anything other than draw a paycheck. But back when he was young and he first started out, and Bill Steele hired him, and they were at Microprose, my God, I considered him a gaming developer god. That is such a beautiful sight.
Slow it.
That right there ought to be a thumbnail if I knew how to do it. I don't know how to make thumbnails in this game because it's not Steam. What if I press print screen? Well, don't do that because that stops the recording. I pressed print screen and my recording stopped, so I'm going to have to splice these two videos together, unfortunately. I don't know what it is that everything you do these days causes the video to stop recording. I used to be able to Alt-Tab and look at other things, but now none of it works. All I did was press print screen and the video stopped recording. Really irks me because I don't like having to do edits because the video winds up being a lot larger since I put it in high quality 4K and through DaVinci Resolve, and that winds up making it a lot larger than just recording it through the game 4K. All right, ooh, is that the sun? Yeah, that's the sun. Look at that. That right there would be another very good screenshot, but I'm not going to risk it. I don't know how to take screenshots in this game. That would be under camera? No. No, that's not what I'm looking for. It's going to be under settings. Controls. Keyboard and mouse. Third person, first person accessibility. Wow, there's not very much options there, is there? That's it. All right, well, I don't know how to do screenshots. I guess I could ask. How can you take a screenshot in Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PC? Press F6, hiding the HUD and the H key. All right, well, you can't do it on the go, apparently. I just want to do it on the go. Let's see.
Whoa,
Press F6, which hides the HUD. And then taking a standard screenshot with Steam's F2. Well, I don't have Steam. Forget that. How do I get out of this? This is not Steam. Remember, I got this through Epic.
Show 'em, boy. You're a fine.
And I think I said in the one video I did for GTA that I bought the game from Epic. It was given to me free from Epic. I didn't buy it. The point was I got it from Epic. And I had to jump through hoops to get it to
What a
launch
boy.
properly. All right, so this is just the backside of Blackwater. And I have not been up here, so I'm gonna look around and see what's back here.
What I give for a horse's finding that.
Well, give me your wife, your daughter, depending on their age. I don't want a 40-year-old. Just like in Bannerlord, 18, 19 for game purposes. Although you cannot reproduce here, so it doesn't matter.
Hi.
Hey.
Sir.
Oh, you know what? There's a fire. I wonder if I can cook my meat on that. Oh, there's a dude there. Let's see if he's angry. I just want to cook on your fire without having to make a camp.
Mister.
Oh, I didn't even see this. Are they belligerent?
Okay there.
Buenos dias.
No, he's not saying anything. Can I cook on this fire? Let's see. Because there's no grill, so I don't think I can cook the big game meat. No, I need a grill. Okay. I'm going to have to build a fire no matter what, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave before they turn belligerent. I don't know that they will, but chances are they will. Let's see what's up here. Also, I don't even remember. I've been exploring so much. Do I have any mission to do? Where's John's house? Here? Yeah. No, there's no mission. I don't remember the last mission I did, in fact. I still am bummed about not being able to be sheriff. Oh, there's a dude on his porch there. Hey, buddy. Can I talk to him?
Oh, partner.
Hey!
He sounds friendly. Oh, there's another person right... Oh, I guess his wife sitting on the back porch. Or the side porch. I've got to go up here, though. You know I do. I've got that exploring bug, right? I got to go up here. It's turning. I can hear it. I just can't look up that far. So the wind is pumping water. Well, I assume this is water. There's nothing up here, though. Wait, there is. Premium cigarettes. We'll take them for the card. And pirate rum, which I don't need. Okay, that's it. 7 of 12 found. All right, Blue.
Here we go, boy.
Let's just go over here and... Again, you don't want to put an outhouse up higher than your habitation. Because you know things run downhill. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Buddy.
All right, I'm going to look. Oh, there's buffalo.
Easy there.
I'm going to take these berries, which are probably raspberries. Yeah, and then I'm going to pitch a tent, and I'm going to cook. And it's going to take a while to cook because I have quite a lot of food. I imagine it'll take all day. My phone, why does it keep going? Oh, because I was just searching with it. All right, I've got 32 minutes left. So let's get this cooking done. Although I got to be honest, hang on. We're right next to John's house. Can he cook in his house? I don't know. I haven't tried. Where is his... Beecher's Hope, just to the right a little bit. Let's scare these buffalo, eh? Sorry, guys. Passing through. Passing through. There's some current. Oh, that's that tree Uncle likes to sleep under, right? I think. Also, the last time I threw here, there was a cougar that killed me, remember? So let's slow down when we top this ridge here. Oh, no, that's not the tree. Oh, that's the tree. All right, so the cougar was over here directly in front of John last time it killed me. And let's have a bite to eat. I'm just going to have to give a plain big game. The very first cougar I saw here was in the daylight. The second one was at nighttime, so I'm not sure. I mean, they do spawn both day and night. And it was right there by that tree where he killed me. What is this, a snake?
Not now, buddy.
Snake. All right, I want to see if I can cook here. Hang on there. It's a snake, and it's 200 yards behind us now, so shut the heck up.
You know I love you.
Oh, look at Abigail. She's brushing her horse, I think. Yeah, that's what she's doing. It better be Abigail, unless Uncle's got a woman here. Let's see if I can
Easy
cook.
now.
It's 8 in the morning. What fell? You hear that noise? Something fell, but I don't know what it was. Or is there any place to cook in here? Well, where does Abigail cook? Surely she don't cook on the fireplace. Man, I can't see anything because that light was in my eyes. This is the kitchen. So here's a stove. Can I cook on that? You know, you got a stove in your house, Rockstar. Why can't I cook on the stove? What a crock of tie. Okay. Is there such a thing as a... There was a... Ooh, that's bright. There was a... Is there a fire? Yeah. Again, though, there's no grill. So I can't cook the big meat without the grill. Okay. So you're not allowed to cook at your own house.
One more
Copy,
time,
Rockstar,
boy.
copy. Also, that last time I looked at that wagon, it was covered. Or oh, wait a minute. You know, it was slowly building the cover. Maybe it's the more food you have in it to sell, the more covered the wagon gets to protect the food until you sell it. That just occurred to me. That might be what was going on there. So I bet if I put some eggs in it, it would slightly cover, and then put the milk in it, it would cover a little more. But at any rate, we're going to go out here. And see if I can pitch a tent. I don't know how far I'd have to go. This is where the cougar killed me. So let's see if we can do it right here. Yeah, let's do it right here. I got a lot of cooking to do. Oh, look. I saw a house right up there. Now I don't know what angle it was. Is that it right above John's head? Is that Manzanito Post, I think? Maybe. All right, let's get the minty big... Wait. Where's the effects? All cores and a gold health. Yeah, we want to fill up on this again. Definitely want a gold health core. Really, the only ones I'm most interested in are the gold health core and the gold deadeye. The only time I've needed stamina was in that fight with Tommy, with Arthur. I don't think stamina's ever really been... Well, sometimes when Arthur was swimming, stamina became an issue, but John will not be swimming, so I don't have to worry about that. All right. Deadeye. Yep, we want Deadeye. Press down on it. Make it cook faster. I do that. When I'm cooking meat, I do that myself. Press down on the steak to press it against the pan, the heated pan. And it also squeezes juices out, which causes whether you're in a pan or on a grill, causes the fire to flare up because of the fat hitting the fire. This makes the meat cook faster. May wind up overcooking the outside a little bit on occasion, but that's all right. Who's not going to waste a steak just because it's a little overcooked. All right, that horse is starting to make me nervous because he looks like he wants to run away, and they only do that when there's danger. Boy, I can apparently make a lot of these. I didn't think I'd use but maybe one. And I don't remember what that was for. Oh, yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I don't, because I have 99 now. I don't need 99. In fact, this is the last one I'm gonna cook. Because I want most of it to be just regular. Now that I'm thinking clearly, I want most of it just to be regular, plain game. I don't need the special. All right, so that's health core, stamina. I will get 2 or 3 stamina. No, I think 2 will be enough for stamina because I don't hardly ever use it. And I don't know how many I've already got cooked. I do like that crossback, though, that suspenders. I think they do a better job. All right, that's enough of that. Now let's just do regular, plain big game. And we'll just cook all of it, however much is left. I know I got, I think 9 from the wolves that attacked me. It's 3 each, I believe. And I don't know of anything else that's big game meat that I can think of right now. I guess down here it would be the cougars, the wolves, and the buffalo maybe. I'm not sure the buffalo's big game meat, but I don't see why it wouldn't be. They're much bigger than the deer. And even bigger than the rams. I thought I only had 18 big game meat. I mean, that was 18 before the wolves, maybe. I did anticipate. Yeah, see that building to the left there? Is that Manzanita Post? About halfway between the horse and the edge of the screen? I don't recall it being that close to the edge of the forest. But if that's... I mean, if that's what it is, because that was the only building I can think of that was over there, was Manzanita Post. Even I'm starting to get impatient. How many of these did I have? Let me look. I can cook 8 more of these. Let's just go ahead and do it. That canned food just doesn't last him very long. Which I agree with, by the way. I think real meat and much, much better than anything you're going to get out of a can. In fact, I wish John could grow potatoes there. I wish his farm was active, the actual farming plot was active. Because I'd be growing potatoes, and I'd just eat meat and potatoes, and I'd be happy with it. Well, I'd probably get carrots also. You can pick carrots, so I wouldn't have to necessarily grow them, or you can buy them in the store. That'd be okay also. Give me something to spend this 20 grand on. I just noticed John's got his new pants on, as well as the suspenders and the black shirt. I need to save that. You know what's what I should have did while I was in the house? Because right now this is not saved as an outfit. But it's fine. How many more? Should don't be no more than 2. With this being one of them. Maybe just one more. Hopefully no more than one more. Let's see. Ah, that was it. That was number 8. All right. Now let's cook the plain bird. Oh, I'll have a drink of water. Flight feathers. Oh, maybe I had... I can't remember. Oh, crows. That's where I had the competition. I don't know if that was recorded or not, but when I was traveling through the lands, I ran across that Mexican who wants to have a shooting competition with you. You know, you first shoot the bottles and you shoot birds out of the sky, and this is where this crows came from. I don't remember if that was the part that didn't record or not. And this is the fish I caught. I'm gonna cook it. My whole goal in all this was to stock up on a lot of meat. Of course, I don't eat fish in real life. Since I've become an adult, when I was a kid, ate it all the time. I think I caught about 5 fish in total. And if each fish gives 2 pieces of meat, and I'm not certain that it does, that probably a maximum of 10 that I have to cook. I wonder what the distinction is between flaky fish. That's all I saw was flaky fish. Oh, and gritty fish. I wonder why there's a distinction. Might have something. Maybe they're used in... oh, only one of those. Maybe they're used in crafting. And it makes a difference between flaky and gritty. Although I don't know what you'd craft with fish other than food. Maybe they satiate you in two different ways. One offers more satisfaction, more nutrients value. I don't know. All right, mutton. Let's get this mutton. I should have about 12 of those, I think. Either way, as I pointed out, it's going to take a long time to cook all this. Because I was trying to stock up. Also, it's not warm in here, but it's according to my thermometer right here, it's 74 degrees, but I feel the need to turn on a fan. The room fan. Not sure why that is. Probably this chair, as I think I've already mentioned how hot this chair is. All right. I've lost track of how many this mutton I've cooked. I remember saying I think I only had 12, but I don't remember how many I've already cooked. Such a beautiful day, isn't it? Look at that. I tell you what, when I'm done cooking, the very first thing I got to do is look at the map, because I just don't remember Manzanita Post being so close to the edge of the forest. I thought it was deeper in on a road, but maybe it's just my perspective of where I've always followed the road in. Maybe it actually is setting that close to the edge of the forest there. Because that is absolutely the only building that would be over there. Let's get this pig out of the way. This would really make me hungry if I hadn't eaten just before I started recording. Luckily, I had tacos. Tomorrow or the next day, I'll make a big pot of spaghetti. Make a big pot, that way you can eat on it for 3 or 4 days. Don't have to worry about doing any cooking. The only thing you have to do is reheat it and then throw the garlic bread in the oven. Oh, there's a shadow coming across the sun. Or maybe behind me there's a storm coming in. Kind of looks that way. Upper right of the screen, you can see some dark clouds moving in. So there may be a storm coming in from behind. "15 minutes more. Am I going to get this cooking done?" I hear an owl. I tell you what, the coloration on blue is pretty interesting. That Y on his back left haunch and goes down his leg looks just like the letter Y. It's almost as if I removed the pelts and the saddle and the everything there. You could see writing because his left front haunch also looks like there's a C maybe or a Pac-Man. Probably says crazy. All right, there we go. Plain game. What is that? I don't remember what that would be. I don't remember me shooting any plain game. Just one. Oh, it might have been birds. Yeah, it was probably a bird. All right, plain venison. We'll get this done. Stock up that. I don't think that's the one that I see right here on his hip, but the whatever it's called, the satchel of the West or something like that. We'll stock that up with all this meat. I was real surprised when I went into the trapper. Was it the trapper or a fence? One of the two, or maybe both of them, and I could just buy these. I didn't have to do anything to get them done. It kind of sort of was nice, but then again, it also meant I didn't have to go around hunting for the hides, and that kind of was a letdown for me. I didn't realize that was going to happen. But then again, I didn't realize Arthur was going to die so quickly either. And then to not let John do that. Because there's no camp, right? There's no one to ask what ingredients you need. Normally you would check with Pearson and he'd let you know. But John doesn't. I mean, you know, Uncle's still there. So I guess he could have told you. And there is a cut scene. I don't know if I got it on video or not, where John says to Uncle he should be the one cooking. He should be the cook for there at the ranch. I kind of thought that would be a thing, but I haven't noticed it yet. To be fair, I haven't spent a lot of time at the ranch either since I heard that. I guess when I wanted to stock up on meat, I wasn't kidding, huh? Man, I tell you what, we used to do, when I was a kid, we would do this, just go out and go hunting squirrel or doves or something like that. Not doves, I just got doves on my mind. Quail. And you know, you didn't have to go to this, you could just come back and cook it and eat it. You just can't do that anymore. There's not any wild lands left that you just go and do that on. Of course, when I was a kid, we also just went down to the river and went fishing. Nowadays, you can't do that either. Have the government on your back. Okay, that's everything. Do I want to make any arrows? I don't think so. I will have split volcanic pistol. We need more split point. So while I'm here, I'll go ahead and do that. Not like I can get in anything else. I got 9 minutes left. And you know what? I'm going to build some more of these because I think these improved arrows, I can shoot that big game down in New Austin. And I've got the feathers now. And plus, by using the 40 regular arrows that I have and turning them into specialty arrows, I can go and then buy more regular arrows. So I can actually keep 40 regular arrows plus stock up on all the rest of them. I can't. The problem is there's no place in Blackwater to buy them. There's no gun store in Blackwater. All right, rifle, pistol, shotgun. Do I want to... What does it take? What are the ingredients? Yeah. Let's see if there's a... Nope. I was looking to say there's dynamite or something like that. So I'll go ahead and get this shotgun explosive shell. 2, 3, 4. Then I can buy more shotgun shells whenever I go to the store. 5, 6. I didn't notice how many I could make. 7, 8, 9. All right, that should be everything. John, although you haven't... Oh, he gained weight. Okay, let's see if that's Manzanito. That's got to be. Yeah, it is. See, it's right. It just looks like... What I'm looking at looks like it's right here. But Manzanita's back here. But that has to be Manzanita Post I'm looking at. Because there's nothing else there. Huh. All right, well, I'm going to... As much as I want to head back south... Oh, wait, there's a dead body. Let me go see what that is. To the right. I think this way. I bet it's that wagon right there. I bet those people are dead in that wagon, aren't they? Because it looks to me like they're slumped over. Them too. No, maybe he's alive. No, he's alive. Where's that dead body at? Okay, I do think it's that wagon because it's not there anymore and the wagon has moved on. And unfortunately, I really thought this horse ran faster than this. Oh, that wagon despawned. Okay, well, I think that's what it was. It was the Skinner brothers killing the people in that wagon. What is that white thing over there that looks like a watchtower? I mean,
Whoa now.
a lighthouse. It's the top of that building they're building. Or the bank or whatever that is. Okay. Well, I want to head back south and start exploring that land now that I've mapped out the edges. This is with the exception of right here, but I'm sure I can't. I can't go. I don't know if I can go in here, but I'm sure I can't go any further south than that. I guess I want to come back and follow this road because I guess if I zoom in a little bit, because I was actually on the edge of the river, and I want to unfog this and the interior. And there is apparently a town right here called Repentance beside Fort Mercer. I've been in Armadillo, and I thought I saw something right... Yeah, here. There's something here. I don't know what it is. It's like a P or an R or a B. I don't know. I can't see the bottom half. T-U-M-R, T-U-M-P, T-U-M-B, Tumble, something maybe? I can't... Not too many words that start with T-U-M-B. Now, if it was an H, I'd say thumb, but I don't know. Let's head back in that direction. And the 5 minutes I have left. Let's see which way do I want to go to maximize exploration again. All right, we'll go right here. No, scratch that. I've never... Oh, wait, that's Thieves Landing. Yeah, let's go to McFarland's Ranch just to start with. I've been by it and I've seen it, but I haven't went to McFarland Ranch. So let's see. Let's just... I won't get there in 5 minutes, but I'll just head in that direction. Quit your whining. Nobody's messing with you. Oh, I just realized this is cougar territory. I think. Maybe back there. All right, Blue, you got to open it up, buddy. The reason I purchased you is because I thought it would be wide open spaces down south and we'd need to travel long distances, and this is exactly what we're doing. So I need you to go as fast as you can. Oh! That's another dead. Oh, I gotta get away! He would have run me over. All right, well, okay, so that is why all this stuff is in the middle of the road, because the Skinners are killing everybody. And the wagons are going crazy, and everything is dropping out into the middle of the road. Although there was no Skinners down here. Well, maybe there would be, because they're in this area here. Okay. And there's nothing to be gained by trying to loot him. Right, I think I can go back to regular arrows now. And this. I'm hoping there's some place down here. I haven't found it yet. I thought I heard a gunshot. In Armadillo, there was a general store that sold some ammo, but it just was very, very limited, and they had no rifle ammo. I'm hoping maybe he restocks and has different ammo from time to time. I'm not even sure which direction I want to go. Okay, I want to go left. I want to go right here and then go left. There we go. This looks like home to me right here also. Heck, in my yard back home, in the front and backyard, we have pecan trees. And they yield pecans. You just go out through our yard picking up pecans. Oh, see, I've only got 28. I had 40 arrows. Now I've got 28 after crafting, so I need to buy arrows also.
You, mister.
Hey, buddy. Hey, partner. All right, now there was a hog here last time I rode through here. Oh, actually, I've got plenty of meat. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to McFarland's. Ooh, do I go left? No, I go straight here because I haven't unfogged this. The last time I went this direction. So just follow this road and then take the first right, I think. How come that doesn't show up? Is that a road? Maybe. No, maybe it's just drainage. Where water runs down the edge of the hill. Alright, there's McFarland's ranch right there. And as I said one time before, what did that sign say?
Whoa, easy.
There's two Thieves Landing. You know that, I don't know how, I don't understand. I'm a little confused about this. If Thieves Landing is a gang hideout, why are there signs pointing to it? I am legitimately baffled about that. I mean, Thieves Landing ought to tell you that... Are these guys going to be belligerent? There's a saddled horse back yonder. So maybe a guy's sleeping or sitting next to the...
Days get longer and longer.
No, the days... Well, depending on what time of the year it is, they do get longer. Oop. Is that dinner time or is that a forge? There's a hunting wheel for sharpening things. Absolutely nothing is showing up, though, is... that's blacksmith. Nothing is showing up on Deadeye. And there's my 2-hour timer. All right, well... Hello, dog. Nothing's glowing except the animals. All right, I'm going to probably take a short break. I'm going to get these two videos splicing together. Hey, dog.
All right, little.
And then I'm just going to continue recording from wherever the game logs me into next. Until then, adios.